Oh. Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely early morning Sabbath. Early morning. It is a Sabbath. Early morning. And this is a day in which the Most High Yahsua has made. And I, Sister Deborah, share rest therein. I'm just coming with a short video this early morning, and I want to say to you all out there, there is issues, there is a lot that's taking place, but keep your spiritual mind and your spiritual heart set on Yah. One might say, well, how can I? How do I know how to? It's when He's what you think about when you wake up in the morning. He is who you think about when you lay down. He is who you think about throughout your day, throughout your night. I do. And for a good 58 years, I have. So I guess I'm trained, and I give Him all glory and honor and praise. He should be in your mind and in your heart 24/24. And as I say again, He should be on your thoughts throughout the day, throughout the morning, throughout the night. When you lie down, when you wake up. And see, this is the sad part. It's not something that one trains itself so hard to do. It's something that's already in you, that's greater than he that is in the world, that works these things from the inside of who you are to the out. I want to let you all know this. No one is where they have come to themselves. We are only where He has brought us to. If we learn how to get behind Yahsua and see and learn and understand how He walked, then we'll learn how to walk behind Him, like unto Him. And we will behold what we have read about Him and how He walked behind Yah. No one never even thought of it like that, but that's what happened. That's why He was saying everything that He does, or everything He says, and anything that He have, He constantly informed us it was of His Father. So when we see things, we should say that we are mimicking Yahsua, because we know Yahsua is following Yah. But are we following the walk or the ways of Yahsua, the Son of Man, that came down to be that example that we should walk like unto? No, we don't. We talk about how the Christians, Jesus, and how the other religions see the Son of Man, or how they portray Him, and how we are to portray Him, and fail to realize the only way you can portray is to mimic Yahshua's walk. And you're not going to find 1% trying to mimic the walk of Yahsua, because they're so busy falling behind the flesh of man, whose mission is not to come down here and be an example. Yahsua was the one that we were to mimic. We were to see how He walked and walk therein in His footprints. Everything we do, we're supposed to turn it to the eyes of Yah and to the hands of Yah, to He that hath allowed us to see it and he that has allowed us to receive it from his hand. That's how Yahsua did that. He knew how to turn everything that he had, everything that he was, everything that he said, everything that he got. He turned it over to the Father. When he spoke with us, he gave us the example of how we too are to mimic him. And when we mimic him, we mimic the ways in which he came down perfect in representing the Father and showing us how we too can represent the Father like unto him. But what happens? What has happened? Too much of a little of this and a little of that and everything else in between. I want to also say that if you ever want to understand what really went wrong, go back to Yahsua. See his walk and see if you walking therein or like unto or behind him. Most likely people are walking all in front of him, way before him, because they're not mimicking his walk by walking behind him. Understanding how he got from A to Z. And we still stuck on A. I want to let you all know that we can sit and talk to each other and complain and tell everybody what the world doing and how they doing it, and do you see this and do you see this? Let me tell you something, y'all. I, Sister Deborah, can see it for what it is, what it was, and what it's going to be. So therefore, I advise you to not take everything as if everything is peachy keen, because that's what people want you to do. They want you to speak peachy keen. They want you to teach peachy keen. They want you to act also peachy keen. But you know what? Go to the pages that they can give you what your flesh desire. Because Sister Deborah knows it's over. It's finished. It ain't about feeding the flesh of men and women. It's not about feeding the emotions and the feelings of people. It's about being about your Father's business. Stay in the lane in which he have created you. Follow Yahsua in that lane and you will make it home. Stay in the lane. There's so much good information that the Ruach has given me and many others, so that we can continue to run this race in spite of all the chaos that has been let loose because of spirits and people so disobedient, rebellion, stiff-necked, murderers, haters, perpetual hate, all these things which was prophesied. That is, and that shall be. But when we have a mindset that is geared to our emotions and our feelings, we only see what we want to see. We only believe what we want to believe. And the main thing, we want to hear only what we want to hear. And that's a good thing. Because to me, I realized that the separation wasn't and isn't going to be in the heaven. It isn't going to become judgment. It has already been. Heavens has already separated the wheat from the tare. Because Yahsua gave us one of the biggest examples. No, he gave us more than one. And we still thinking that, oh, when that day come and judgment stand, and oh, when this happened, and when, baby, it is finished. Heavens has already seen the wheat and the tare being separated. He already seen who is in the lake of fire and who is in the New Jerusalem. So while we thinking that he doesn't have the power nor that right hand to be able to orchestrated before the foundation of the world. Know it before it is. Know it before it was. Know it in the days to come. That just leave us somewhere without a cause. And that's lost. So a lot of us are chasing ways and ideals in the way to do things, in the way to say things, in the way to act toward things based on our emotions and our feelings, because everything's been set before us. Everything has been shown to us. Everything has been given to us. Everything has been revealed to us. Those that Ahaya has sent down to give you the information that you need for this day and time has been given to you. It's up to you. So Sister Deborah says, have a wonderful Sabbath. Shalom and shalom.